think my 30 followers on Kick. That's probably the highest that page has been so far since I set it up. 30's not a lot, but I was in the teens, so of course now we're gonna be doing daily the night shift when I do the night shifts. And there may be some breaks in between the night shift from now on. At least late August, early September, I'm gonna start working on the album. I did one of the Saint tracks today. Now I have to get the stems and mix it because that's a part of the Saints. I mean, mixing it and giving it my sound, my take on the Saints. But thanks to my 30 followers over on Kick, today we're on Rumble and Twitch. The night shifts will be on Kick and X. Over on X, I'm apfns too. Be ready to start here in just a bit. The old thermal printed Marilyn Manson cover don't look that bad. I see it laying over there. It's just black and white is all. And yes, it was a legal copy. I got a leak. It's from Ben though. You know, they even supplied the graphic. Of course, now I had to get the graphic on my phone, so I didn't necessarily use that particular graphic. I just found one in the Google. Because I didn't have my computer available at the time I printed it. But now I do, if I want the actual image. I'm pretty sure it's probably good quality. The one I got so far is fine. Now the problem with them burnt CDs, they're not like the real CDs. They don't last as long. You'd probably have to every few years upgrade your CD if you wanted to keep it. I'm talking about the burn CDs. I'm not talking about, like, I done ran into that with my karaoke where they got too old, and I like to never got them archived. So when you have those burnt CDs, you probably want to upgrade them. You probably want to keep your regular files. I'm going to store the files somewhere, thumb drive somewhere. That way, when my CD dies, I can put them back on another one. Now, I know legally you only allowed to burn one copy, but I mean, everybody knows you have to archive those discs because those discs don't last long. They have a few year lifespan. Once it reaches its lifespan, it won't no longer work. I'll tell you what prompted me to do the digital download this year. I didn't have enough money for the postage. Especially me buying those games, you know. So I thought, well, I'll just buy it on digital. Uh, I didn't hear any sound. Oh, I've got sound. Oh yeah, I got sound. I can hear it. So now we're going into GTA. Here's what happened. I'd have probably had enough. Okay, in May, Rob Zombie had put some of his CDs on sale, and I bought a couple of them. And then right after that, the new Marilyn Manson album dropped. But anyways, I got it. I accidentally bought it twice too because I forgot that I ordered it, and I ordered it on Apple, and I thought, didn't I? And I thought, oh yeah, I bought it on Bandcamp. I burned my Bandcamp version because Bandcamp comes in different downloads. You get to actually decide what type of download you get. And I had to go back and get the MP3. Unfortunately, I got the highest quality. I couldn't get the wave to burn. My old burner kept having an error with the waves, so I had to go get the MP3. Bandcamp. Let's make sure we said Bandcamp, not BandLab. BandLab is a workshop for musicians. Bandcamp. Bandcamp's a store for musicians. By the way, before I ran into AI, Bandcamp was where I was making my CDs. BandLab. Damn it, it's getting them confused. Sorry, y'all. BandLab. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it muted for a while. Hope you have a good Sunday. This is probably our second afternoon, because you know I've moved the nighttime to the Kick in X. And the
this is why we work so hard, right?
Just so I can use all sites. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Hey, what's happening, Joe?
I actually did a basketball game last night. I enjoyed that basketball game. It was one of those that was back and forth, and then I lost for a little bit, and then I regained it before the final clock. So it was a fun game. I believe they're hyping temperatures. They keep claiming all these claims like heat advisory. I know one thing, my room's been colder than usual. I've got a window air conditioner. I think they're hyping the heat. I think they're hyping temperature now to try to. I can't really prove it. But I'm telling you, my room's cool. I've got it on low right now. They're claiming it's 91, and let's see what they claim it feels. I saw one of my friends arguing with her thing the other day, and I'm thinking they're hyping this heat. I don't think it's as hot as they're saying it is. I don't know what they're reasoning. But why is my room this cool? It ain't usually this cool. And usually when it's hot, my room is hot. I believe they're hyping temperatures, y'all. I believe they're hyping temperatures.
Prison changes a
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what the reason
And I
is.
knew that Vinewood and my fans would.
I'm not saying it ain't hot.
Hey, Carl, take care.
I've got
of
my
your
AC on low right now.
freedom. Here I
I
come.
used to burn it on high. This has been a cooler summer than usual.
Where is everybody? Jack's back. I know, dude.
Next thing you know, they'll have lockdowns based on. Alex Jones has been predicting that for years. Lockdowns based on the weather and all this other stuff. Now, like I said, it might be something off with me. You never know. I'm older now. But now I'm telling you, I think they're hyping it. That probably also depends on where you're at, too. Some places attract more heat than others. But now, usually,
how you
I'm
doing? I'm
telling you,
Rap DeAngelis.
if it's really hot, I usually feel it. I think they're hyping it because they're trying to say that weather is changing. They've been making that argument for years. And you can go back and look at history records and see that they're a bunch of liars.
To be kidding me. Piece of shit.
I was going to say this yesterday and I forgot.
Your car, Ray. I'm carrying a bunch of sweet nothings.
You're talking about one of them little small window air conditioners. I'm telling you, usually when you have those really bad heats, those don't make a dent in the bucket. And I'm having to keep the fucker on low. Now mine is cooler than any of them that I've ever had. It has been the coolest one I've ever had. But now I'm telling you, on hot days, it don't make a difference. I talk about them really like 100 and something days. They're claiming that's what our heat index has been like. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Now, like I said, it could be me. Could be me. And I'm older now. Makes a difference. Oh, people get cold. That make a difference. But I guess I won't know. If it's my system, I won't know.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Because I do. When I turn it off, I'll be, hi. But this morning I put it off. And I had to get back up and turn it back on. So I put it on low and I've left it on low since. Like I'm telling you, it got oven hot in here. But normally, low on those smaller air conditioners don't make a dent. It's really, I'm not saying it ain't hot. I'm just saying I think they're somewhere exaggerated.